Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'd like to make a New Year's resolution to actually learn a piece correctly right from the beginning, rather than sort of starting to read it and put it together already and have timing errors and then try to correct them, that sort of thing. Try to do it correctly right from the beginning, but slowly. So this is a piece called Arioso. It's a beautiful piece by Bach, J.S.Bach, and it's in 4/4 time. The left hand seems quite simple because there's a chord on every quarter. So if the metronome's ticking, it's simple because there's one happening on every beat, but every tick of the metronome. But it's not quite that simple because that's the pulse that's going to keep the piece alive. If I can feel 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. See, the melody can ride off of that, and it can play the timing and the positioning of the notes of the melody from those notes, from that rhythm that I've set up in the left hand. So, but I'll try the right hand by itself first with the metronome. And it's very tricky because of all the different lengths of notes, but if I can keep that foundation, that constant, that steady pulse of a quarter, it's not that hard really. So 1, 2, 3. So that's the piece for the right hand. Now the left is just straight quarters, so it's goes back to the beginning, like, and so on. So it's to keep it slow enough when I put it hands together that I can keep that steady tick. I'll try a little wee bit of it with the metronome just hands together, but I won't go through the whole thing because I want to learn it. And this is the way I have to practice it. And this is my New Year's resolution. I'm going to stick to it till I get it right. It's amazing how quickly you can get it when you keep it steady right from the beginning. So anyway. Right there's wrong, so. So you can see it's not ready to go that fast. So what I would do is, what I will do is I'll slow that down that I can keep it totally steady. Sometimes it's harder to do it with the metronome than it is to do it without it, even doing it correctly. So if I go really slowly like this, 1, 2, you see what I mean about playing? The timing of that second note in the right is achieved by listening and playing it off of the melody, off of the rhythmic left-hand pulse. So 1, 2, 3. I don't just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. So 3, 3. So you can see it's going to come. I just have to do lots of hands separate, even memorize it hands separately, to the metronome, sticking with the metronome so that every unit, every beat is steady and the notes are placed correctly within that beat. Then it becomes pure Bach. And then you can spread a little at the end of a phrase or shape it just as you feel it from your heart and your soul. Play the piece musically. But it has to have that foundation to begin with. So that's my New Year's resolution. This piece will be learned correctly right from the beginning. So I hope you got some ideas from that. And Happy New Year. Take care. Bye-bye.